How many books are too many books is one thought that resonates with almost all the aspirants, irrespective of which exam you are planning for, and especially when it comes to preparing a UPSC book list for civil services. You may find yourself buying every book that is present in the bookstore. So, when you sit with those books to finally read, many a times thoughts like too many books, too little time makes you feel distraught. Hence, to make you worry a little less and study a little more, we have compiled an exhaustive book list for UPSC that is recommended by toppers. You should follow only a specific book list in order to ensure you're not discussing too much from the core syllabus. Before checking the book list, it is important that you know the syllabus and exam pattern well. So let's check it out. The civil service examination is conducted in 3 phases. Phase 1, civil services preliminary examination, that is objective type. Phase 2, civil services mains examination, that is descriptive type. Phase 3, personal interview, that is personality test. So now let us check the pattern and syllabus of phase 1 UPSC prelims examination. The UPSC civil services prelims examination is composed of 2 components. Paper 1, general studies. It consists of 200 marks. The duration of the examination is 2 hours. Generally, the exam is held from 9:30 am to 11:30 am. The second paper is CSAT paper, which consists of 200 marks. The duration of the examination is 2 hours, that is 2:30 pm to 4:30 pm. Further, the UPSC General Studies GS paper consists of 100 questions, while the CSAT paper consists of 80 questions. Both papers have negative marks for wrong answers, marked to the tune of 1/3 of the total marks assigned to that question. To further illustrate this, each correctly answered GS question will be awarded 2 marks. So, 0.66 marks would be deducted from the total for every question that is wrongly marked. Similarly, in the CSAT paper, since we have 80 questions for 200 marks, correctly answered CSAT question would attract 2.5 marks each, while every wrongly marked question would attract a penalty of 0.833 for each such wrong answer, which will be deducted from the total. Questions that are not attempted will not attract any negative marks. The syllabus for GS paper, prelims paper 1. Current events of national and international importance. History of India and Indian national movement. Indian and world geography. Physical, social, economic geography of India and the world. Indian polity and governance, constitution, political system, panchayati raj, public policy, rights, issues, etc. Economic and social development, sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, social sector initiatives, etc. General issues on environment, ecology, biodiversity and climate change that do not require subject specialization, and general science. The syllabus for CSAT paper, prelims paper 2 is comprehension, interpersonal skills including communication skills, logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, basic numeracy, numbers and their relation, orders of magnitude, etc. Class 10 level. Data interpretation, charts, graphs, tables, data sufficiency, etc. All class 10 level. The mains examination constitutes the second phase of civil services examination that consists of all total of 1750 marks. Only after successfully qualifying in the prelims examination would the candidate be allowed to write the IAS mains examination. The UPSC mains exam consists of 9 papers, out of which 2 are qualifying papers of 300 marks each. The 2 qualifying papers are any Indian language paper and English language paper. The papers on essay, general studies and optional subject of only such candidates who attain 25% marks in both the language paper as a minimum qualifying standard in these qualifying papers will be taken cognizance of for evaluation. In case a candidate does not qualify in this language papers, then the marks obtained by such candidates will not be considered or counted. As I told, there are a total of 9 papers, among 2 are the qualifying papers. The syllabus for the rest 7 papers are as follows. Paper 1, that is essay, can be written in the medium of candidate's choice, 250 marks. Paper 2, General Studies 1, Indian Heritage and Culture, History and Geography of the World and Society, with a weightage of 250 marks. Paper 3, General Studies 2, Governance, Constitution, Polity, Social Justice, International Relation, with a weightage of 250 marks. Paper 4, General Studies 3, Technology, Economic Development, Biodiversity, Security and Disaster Management, with a weightage of 250 marks. Paper 5, General Studies 4, Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude, with a weightage of 250 marks. Paper 6, that is optional subject, optional paper 1, 250 marks. Paper 7, optional subject, that is paper 2, 250 marks. The UPSC mains syllabus gives a list of 48 optional subjects which include literature of different languages. Candidates can check the list of optional subjects from the description box below. Phase 3 is called the interview phase, which consists of 275 marks. Candidates who qualify the UPSC mains examination will be called for the personality test interview. These candidates will be interviewed by a board appointed by the UPSC. The interview test will be of 275 marks and the total marks for the written examination is 1750. This sums up to a grand total of 2025 marks, based on which the final merit list is prepared. This was all about the pattern and the syllabus of the civil service examination. For more details on the book list of the various GS paper, please watch the second part. Thank you. Jai Hind.